Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel, Nonstop Talking with your girl here, Vivian Liu. Today we are talking about The King's Avatar, 全自高手, episode 4, my recap review. First things first, I think I mentioned this probably. I've been watching the drama in Chinese with Chinese subtitles. I always require subtitles. I have poor hearing skills. I've been watching episode 1, 2, and 3 in Chinese with Chinese subtitles, and now episode 4 is the first episode that I've been watching in Chinese, but with English subtitles, and that's been a really interesting experience for me, especially since like I was a language major in college. It's fun seeing like what some words are like get translated into, and I think it's also really fun to see like what like words get like a literal translation, like team names, username, weapon names, and what gets like a pinging translation. So I've been getting a kick out of that. So I think I'll like alternate between like Chinese subtitles and English subtitles, just for kicks from now on. Another thing I would like to note is that this drama has so many characters. There's a lot of people playing this video game, obviously, and there's just so many players, and I'm so bad with names and faces, particularly names. I mean, I could go and search up like casting character lists, which I will for certain characters, but mostly I think I'll just, even if I do know their names, sometimes it's just really easy. It's like a lot easier for me to just refer to them as like their defining characteristic or like their role in the drama. So just wanted to give you that heads up. I mostly have like like I guess weird rants and complaints about episode 4. So before we get into that, let's talk about one positive thing I really liked, and that's we're getting to see more of Yeshio's like yomogan, like his humor, and it's fun seeing him like be a little bit more playful, and enjoying his time at this internet cafe. And I hope his character like keeps developing and keeps staying like playful and fun, because that's nice to watch. However, I've noticed that as a leader, he totally likes to micromanage. But talking about him like as a leader, as a captain, there's one scene I feel like viewers are supposed to feel bad for the female teammate. I think her last name is Sue, so we'll call her Susu. So, because before I was referring to her as the former female teammate, but I don't know if I can refer to her as that. But yeah, so Susu is obviously upset because the new captain called her out for being slow, and she was like, well, the former captain never had to utilize me in the front lines as a launcher, and he was just like, you know, you need to like catch up, get on the page. And we're supposed to like feel bad for her, but honestly I don't. I think like in any job, honestly, when there is new management, you just have to adjust. Like you can't keep hoping that like, especially if there's like new people in new positions, like you can't keep hoping that things will stay the same. If that's just kind of what you have to do if you're like in a worker bee position, I think, and it's just like if it gets bad, obviously complain, bring it up to HR and stuff. But if just like little things and you yourself just hasn't been able to, you yourself just haven't been able to adjust, then that's kind of just on you. It wasn't that I felt like what he said was wrong, so I don't feel bad for her. Another scene where we are supposed to feel bad for a female character is, oh god, I hated this scene so much. It was such an abuse of rain. Cause you know, like these dramas, they obviously use like the dramatic rain scene for like a particularly sad moment to match the tears the characters are crying with the fact that the clouds are crying as well. And then obviously when it's raining, it's like dark and gloomy, and it describes like the characters like inner feelings. Yeah, all that, you know. And this like moment we get to see the boss lady cry, and I think it's like one of the most pathetic things I've ever had to witness in a idol drama, because it was just, it came out of left field, and it didn't have any rhyme or reason, right? So it starts off with her realizing that her favorite video game player's poster is being taken down. Well, obviously he got replaced, and she like tries to like hang it up on her rooftop, and it like doesn't work. She thinks it works, and then it rains and it didn't work, right? And then she just starts crying, and then like at first you're like, what the heck? um, what? And then they go into the sob story about how like her father was a huge Yeshio fan, and that's how she got like introduced to like this world, and like she feels like she's not making her father proud, and like she feels that she's living life like with her father because she's like running the internet cafe that he's left for her, and still like following up on like their like favorite video game player together. And I don't know, does that make you sad? Like, is anyone else crying with her? Like, did anyone else feel anything? Like, honestly, if you feel like you're not making your father proud, like, do a better job of running the internet cafe that he left for you. I mean, there's like other employees at this internet cafe, and I don't even know how, like, really, if your internet cafe is that big and you're like needing to hire that many people. First of all, I think like you're over hiring, and then you're like providing lodging and food and accommodations for your employee. And I don't know how big like your place is, because you even have like a huge rooftop. Like, yeah, honestly, like these are like things that I'm thinking because I'm too real world for this drama right now, so I need to like tone it down. But like, honestly, if she's like actually running this internet cafe well, which it feels like it is, even though like in real life it wouldn't work. I don't know why she's all like, I'm so upset, I need to cry, it needs to rain. Oh, my favorite professional video game player, who my father also really liked, is no longer in the professional video game playing world. I don't know. Maybe I didn't catch the deeper meaning. Maybe I'm too cynical and jaded, and I didn't catch the deeper meaning of her tears. Honestly, if she really wants to like make her father proud, I don't know why she's not taking her studies any more seriously. Like, that will make an Asian parent proud, doing well in school. Oh, and then before this, like there's this whole scene of like why she goes out and discovers that the poster is like being taken down, right? So there is a customer in the internet cafe, and he's complaining that it's really loud outside. Oh my god, first of all, you are at an internet cafe. There are headphones provided, and internet cafes are usually quite loud. Like, especially if it's like particularly for like video gaming, and like people are needing to like talk into their microphones and whatnot. Like, it's not gonna be a quiet one. There are like quiet internet cafes, like, but, and that's why they have like the noise canceling, or that's why they have the headphones, and some of them do provide noise canceling ones. But I'm just like, what are you complaining about it being loud outside an internet cafe? And then when the boss lady goes outside, there's nobody there. Like, no one is on the streets. Like, I don't know, like, this drama, there's so many like little things that they could have just done to give this like a touch of like being a little bit more realistic. But honestly, I'm having fun like watching it and just realizing these things and being like, whoa, this is so not real world right now. And two things I notice that I also find very laughable is that like the boss lady, when she's like reminiscing on her father after the crying rain scene, she's like looking at pictures that they took, and they're so badly photoshopped. Like, you could tell these two people did not go to this location and take this photo together. Like, Oh, I'm just getting such a kick out of all of these little things. And oh my god, people are gonna say that I'm mean. And I don't know if like I'm the only one who notices, but you know, like camera technology is like really good nowadays. Everything you watch is like HD, right? And I just feel like the boss lady, the actual actress, like her management team needs to like get her better conditioner. And like if not better conditioner, then like I don't know, like her hair seems like really dry in the front, and I think like, oh, maybe it's just the front, maybe it's like a style, but like her hair's in a ponytail, right? And the ponytails, like the ends, like they look like really dry as well. And I'm like, girl, you're a professional actress starring in this like popular Chinese drama, and like you're with all these other beautiful people in this. You, your team and you can provide you with tips and solutions to like correct the dryness of your hair. I mean, maybe she doesn't care. Maybe no one cares. Why do I care? I don't know. I just think it's like an aesthetics thing. Like when you're watching like a drama, particularly like an idol drama, like you just want those like little details to like look good, because you don't, I mean, a lot of times when you watch these things, you're not looking for like normal people to be in it to like act and be normal. I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm just gonna stop. I'm just rambling on stupid shit right now. Yeah, I feel bad. I feel like in the past few like videos I been like attacking the boss lady, and I really have nothing against her character. I think her character is like fine, whatever, like doesn't really leave an impact. I just don't want her to be like a love interest for Yashio, and I don't want the two of them to get together, and that's about it. Other than that, like I don't feel like her character is going to do much besides like constantly pushing Yashio closer to Xiao Tang. But yeah. Um, oh, I wrote this in my notes, and I just think it's really funny. I love like what is it called? Like wedge sneakers, like sneaker heels. Um, I'm really short, and those are like some of my favorite types of shoes to wear. I have two pairs. I have a black one and I have a white one. And because I'm bad with names, I hope you know like which character I'm talking about. But also, I really do appreciate that this like drama color coordinates the teams and characters and keeps them in those outfits, so it's easier for someone like me. But the blue guild leader, the one who keeps like inviting Gyeshio to like join in on their like attacks, the leader, there's like one scene where he's like running up the stairs and whatnot, and I saw that he was wearing like sneaker wedges, like the sneakers with the heels inside, and I was like, oh, me too. What's up, fellow sneaker heel wearing person? Those are my types of shoes as well. I see you. I think his name is Bao Zi, but I'm not too sure because once again, I am not good with names. Um, yeah, overall, I think like episode 4, it sounds like I have a lot of complaints. Um, but I did enjoy watching it. Like, I think it was fun. I think it was like, I would say it was more entertaining than 2 and 3. So things are definitely picking up. The plot and characters are developing. Relationships are gonna start soon, which I'm very excited about. So that is that. I will see you in episode 5. Chill time. Like, comment, subscribe. See you in my next video whenever that is. Bye!